Father, Son, and the Holy Spirit, one God, amen. Can we review what we learned from last week? So we'll start from Salmos to David. I think we know how to say that one, right? It's the beginning, right? Okay. I'll start off and then just follow along. Salmos to David Sha'ene, Intebi'ene, Alleluia. So I just want to mention that we have about 4 more sections left, I believe. So I'll give you a visual. So the hazet in te is the same as the hazet in this okay? And then we switch. So the hazet in this eta, the a, is the same as this alpha. And then, but first we have to learn this because some of the hazet here is from here. Okay? So it's all repetitive, which is a good thing. So the moment we get this, the moment we get down this, you could say this. And then the moment you could say this, right here, you could say this. And then we're done. Okay? So we left off in right here, Sha'ene. So listen a few times and then we can say together. Sha'ene. Okay? One more time. Sha'ene. time, again together. Okay. Next part. Listen again. So it's the hazat are like kind of bouncing here. So okay, one more time. So from ⲡⲉⲕ and then now we're done with this word, because then the next part is ⲡⲉ. Okay. One more time together, ⲡⲉⲕ. So then we can move on. Okay, it's kind of weak. Let's say it again. Okay, good. Anyone wants to ask any questions? Move on. Okay, so next part. Okay, اسمع تاني. Listen again. So there's a couple pauses. Okay. Okay. Good. Okay. ⲡⲉⲕ and then the hazat we learned from ⲡⲉ. Good. Okay. Next part. So let's focus here. So we're gonna repeat one of the hazat twice. So so again. Okay. So let's start again, ⲡⲉⲕ, just so we could connect the puzzle pieces. Okay. Good? Or move on? Good? Okay. Or that's the same question. So, next part. So, listen to these four. Actually, three, sorry. Okay, so listen again. So from ⲡⲉ. So it's very similar. So the first part was so second part. So in Arabic, for the second part, like as it would be said, like احنا بنسيح الهزات, like we're kind of like we're mixing the hazat together. Not mix, sorry, we're melting it. So instead of being so we're being less choppy in the second part. So listen closely. So we're saying, first one, we're saying, second part, So if that makes sense, we're a bit less choppy in the second part. Okay, so together, Ⲩⲉⲕ. Okay, next part. So a lot of this stuff, like I said earlier, is repetitive. So we're gonna say so these three ⲣ repeat it twice. We're not like, it's not like the other times where we repeated stuff where the note would go either higher or lower. So this is the same. So I'm gonna start from here, right here, ⲣ. So ⲣ, So then, like, this is, I went a little bit overboard, but it's kind of easy. It's just repeating the same three things twice, like the same three ⲣ twice. So together, let's start from Ⲩⲉⲕ again. So together, 1, 2, 3. Okay, side note here, but whenever I lower my voice, I expect you guys to higher your voices, okay? Don't be shy. Okay, so I think we're good with ⲣ, right? Oh, sure, I will. Keep in mind, it's, I don't know what that noise is. Yeah. There's like a crackling noise in the ceiling. It's the AC, okay. But, so keep in mind, none of y'all are doing this, that I'm about to mention. But it's not ⲣ, it's ⲣ, okay? So just, it's me nitpicking, but it's just, something to keep in mind. But none of y'all are doing this, which is great, okay? So Ⲩⲉ again, and then we'll move on. Higher voices, okay? 1, 2, 3. Next part. So it's kind of, so we went 4 steps down. So we said okay, so we got it or confused? Anybody? Again? Sure. So we said, so I'll say inte. So inte okay, so so we're going okay, good or okay, so we'll say that I'll shout in one more time together. Sha okay, so we can move on now? Okay, so so listen to this again. It's kind of difficult شوية, but once we move on forward, it'll make a lot more sense. So so we're getting lower and lower. So I'll say it again from those 4 steps down. So he said so I'll say it again a couple of times, just listen. And then next so we're going so one more time. So for that first section that I just mentioned, hold that last note. So okay, good, or that's fine? Okay, so this part, the next part's yeah, so the next part, this is the most repetitive part and it's the most catchy. Okay, it's very beautiful. Right now, all we've been doing is the connecting pieces. So right now, all we've been doing is the connecting pieces. And keep in mind, these connecting pieces are gonna come back soon. Okay? So we said, okay, next part, this is beautiful. like I said in our previous lessons, Pekethronos, so this psalm, so actually I kind of hinted it on here, but so I said half of it is ⲣⲟⲛⲟⲛ, mournful, and then half of it is kind of joyful, okay? Like it has, I mean, like it's not fully joyful, but it has joyful tunes in it. So like right here, this would be the mournful tunes, and then this would be the mournful, and then right here, we go to the joyful. Yeah.
I'm sorry, maybe you mentioned this earlier, but when is the sun, like what?
So yeah. So 11th hour on Tuesday. So 11th hour on Tuesday is when we start adding ⲣⲟⲛⲟⲛ, my good Savior, because thanks to Ben-Hur, this is whenever the path for salvation is declared. So Christ in the gospel in the 11th hour, he says, this is when the Son of Man will be delivered and crucified. Okay? So we say it in the 11th hour. And then we say it again in 12th hour Good Friday. So the church, a lot of times, you'll notice this a lot of times, but in the church, a lot of times there's a lot of, what's the word I'm looking for? Like kind of like oxymorons, and like the philosophy and and stuff like that. So like for example, like one of the sayings of the Desert Fathers is like, it's a quick story. I know I'm getting off topic, but like there's a story where like there's a Desert Father, he's about to die, and usually whenever a father is about to die, monks will gather around him in his cell, and they want to observe, like, is he happy, is he sad, stuff like that. Most of the time they're happy because they see like visions and like angels and saints surrounding them as well. But there was this one time that there was a Desert Father who was he was weeping before his departure, and so his disciples and his sons, the monks, asked, "Why are you weeping? You were a very ascetic man. You lived a good life. You followed your canons." And he said, and they also asked him like for a word of wisdom, or like, what would you do if you lived longer, for example. So he said, or what do you want, for example, yeah. So he said, I want God to grant me one more day, or more time, even if it was one more day. And they were like, why? And so then he said, just so I could weep the whole time. He's like, what do you mean weep? So he said, because my joy is in weeping. So it's kind of like an oxymoron, so like opposites. So same thing here. In 12th hour Good Friday, Christ has been buried, and yet we're saying your throne, O God, is forever and ever. So it's like, what do you mean your throne? Like we just buried him. So it's what, like I said, it's an oxymoron over here. So, sorry, I got off topic. But yeah, just to recap, 11th hour on Tuesday, Tuesday day, not Tuesday Eve or anything like that, Tuesday day, and then 12th hour Good Friday. And then also, same thing, the same exact tune, but different psalm, of ⲣⲟⲛⲟⲛ, which means his words were smoother than oil, is Thursday Eve. Thursday Eve. Yeah, which is Wednesday night. Yeah, Thursday Eve, which is I want to say third hour, right? Yeah, third hour, Thursday Eve, and then first hour, Thursday morning. So third hour, Thursday Eve, we commemorate the sinful woman who came and poured oil on Christ's head. So, and then this is whenever the disciples and like the people who are around saying like, they're saying like, hey, like this oil was 300 denarii, like why, and stuff like that. And so like we could have sold, like Judas especially said like we could have sold it and given it to the poor, even though he was an unfaithful treasurer. And Christ replies with, "No, let her be. This will be like she's doing this for my burial." So this is another. So we use that song. His words were smoother than oil, and then we say it again. First hour, Covenant Thursday. So before the le'an. So first hour is full of things. It's like saturated. So we do normal Bescha praise, and then first hour and then matins. Because remember, there's a liturgy later. So we do first hour and then matins. And matins is the one that's very saturated. So you have like Fight of Enf, you have Avichinon.
The first hour is matins. The second one.
Oh yeah, sorry, my bad. Yeah, thank you for that. You have like Fight of Enf, you have Avichinon, you have like Morphologios, the procession where we go backwards, and then you can't forget the chair that's flipped upside down. But yeah, sorry, I went off topic. So
Wait, that's Thursday, right?
that's Thursday morning.
Thursday morning, okay. Sorry,
Thursday
I
morning,
thought
yeah.
this whole time I said, what is he talking?
Yeah. So ente, start again. So ente Okay, next part, like where we stopped off. So let's take it little by little. So together. So, listen again. So, I know it's a little bit confusing. One more time. So, like before, we have two same notes, and then we finish it off with a quick end, like okay. So one more time. Okay, again. Okay, next part we're gonna go a little bit higher. Okay, so we were saying so now we're gonna go so we're going an octave higher. So again, from the start, inte, best together. Ente, So we said, and then we're going to get a little bit higher. So we're going to repeat it again, kind of. So, so I'll say it again. And then we're going to repeat. So that, like I said, again, this is repetition after repetition. So that was just the big chunk, okay? So I'll start from, just listen and then you'll know where I am. So, so we said, so again, or do we want to say it together? Again? Okay, sure. So it's kind of like it escalates really quickly. So okay, kind of. I think of like a piano over here. So so okay. So I'll say it. I'll go back a little bit. So. Okay, so sorry, it's kind of hard to bring it. Okay, together. So, okay, one more time. Again. One more time, together, on your own. Perfect. Next part. So we're going 4 steps down again. So we said okay, and then after you say those 4, you go and then we repeat the whole thing again. So that's just the gist of it. So let's start from there, actually. Together. We said that big chunk twice, okay? Are we good with that chunk, or repeat it again, or if you have one more time? Hard. Okay. Together. Or do you want to listen to it first and then say it?
Listen to it first.
Sure. Okay. So. So that's one. 2 times. Second time. So I said my part, now it's your part, okay? 1, 2, 3. Next part, we're gonna go higher. So you might wonder, why did I tap so hard over here? Because those two hazet, if you miss them, you're gonna go into isveti, which is what we learned a couple weeks back. Isveti and tiebistoli. So just so you understand, in isveti we said okay, here we're saying okay, so just to clear up the confusion, yani. Actually, I probably made you more confused, but I just wanted to put that out there because a lot of people mess up in this area. Okay, so okay, so the new part. So we said so focus here. So so the escalating three, and then the other 2 or 3, lost count. So yeah, so it's 3 and 3. So together. One more time. So listen and then say it. again, together. Okay, good. Good, or any confusion? Okay, so one more time and then we'll move on. So, together. Okay, and then the isveti part from Viyat of Ashf. Okay, so again. Keep in mind, this is one of the connecting pieces, Bart. So this piece will not go away. So some of the stuff that we learned will go away later on in the hymn, but this piece will stick. So so this will be the connecting piece between the two. Oh no, I erased it. Yeah. So like I said, remember how I said this will be these are the joyful parts right here, these two blue. So although they're the joyful parts, what we're learning now is the connecting piece right here. So right here, like this little gap right here, okay? So, and then after that, we go back to the joyful part, okay? Okay, so this part's clear, right? Okay, next part. It's more repetition. So, okay, yeah. So, so I'll say it again. So. Okay, so one more time. Okay, so let's start from those three one more time and then we'll move on. So, okay, trick question. Where is this piece from?
I mean, from the 11th hour.
No. This piece of this piece that we're singing. It's from another hymn.
Something that is it with I don't know which. Wait, is this a living?
Yeah. No. We're still in T right here.
Okay, but it sounds like from him and from the word of the.
It's taken from another hymn. Wow, now you're starting to realize that it's a mix of many hymns. Phlogimenos. Okay, and also where? In the Gregorian Amin, or Lord have mercy. So we say, Okay, yeah, so there you go. So, maybe that will help you remember. Okay, so we said,
So Abba Yusuf was here last year when it was Fluminense. Remind me.
oh, during the entrance maybe.
And he stepped up and took charge of Fluminense. It was during. Do you remember?
What is this?
It was, I think, either last year or the year before. He was here during Lent, and he walked in, and he stepped up and took care of took charge of it. I think it was for the men's.
I know last year he came, he sang
It was maybe something else.
Megalo.
Megalos, thank you.
Yeah,
thank
that's
you.
different.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah. ⲣⲟⲛⲟ, he's never been here for Palm Sunday. And we'd say that when he's entering the church, so he wouldn't be chanting his own hymn.
It's okay. Oh yeah. So let me give me a moment. So we said, or sorry, yeah, that's where we said. But I want to get the part before it. Oh yeah, okay. So, flogue menos. Again. So this part is from the Gregorian Amin, or Lord have mercy. So, calm down. Okay, I kind of went a little bit too much, but sorry. So go back to the Flugimenos part. Now we go back to Pekethronos. So again. One more time. Together. Okay. Easy or not?
No, it's not.
So, I'll go back to the ⲣⲟⲛ part. And just listen for now. So, so I think I took too much. So we'll focus little by little, but let's try to go quick. So we said, together. One more time. So, together. So we said, okay, one more time. So, okay, together, so we could wrap up. So, let's start from ⲡⲟⲛⲟⲛ, just like learn what we learned today, and then mission. Sorry, one second. Actually, no, sorry, I messed up. Let's continue real quick because we're actually almost done until we go to Alleluia. So just to wrap it up, so we have a stopping point for next week. I know, I'm sorry, I'm taking up your time, but just to finish it up, yeah? So, next part, it's choppy. Okay, so so I'll say it again. So I'll cut it up a little bit smaller. So okay, let's keep it there. Together. confusion? Okay. So this is kind of like Sveti, like the parts from the mournful Pauline. Okay, so we went. Okay, one more time. And then a little bit of a like it's kind of like it repeats. So let's focus here. So he said, next part. So I'll repeat it like maybe once or twice, and then we could put them together. So. Okay, good? So together. Next part. Listen here. B. So now we finished in te, and now we're B and A. So B and it's the same thing. So like I said, these, same thing as here. You want to wrap it up? Like you want to like just say this together? Because it's just the whole time. So it's the same thing as A, but it's just So again, listen, and then we'll say it together. And then we'll say the B, N, Okay, one more time, listen. B, N, thank you. One more time. B, N, again, on your own. B, N, perfect. Listen, and then so you know where we are. This is the change up. So we say instead of saying we say this is because this is the joyful part. So so after we learn this, then we can stop. I promise. Okay. So so okay. So بس good on here?
Yeah.
Sure? Okay, so together. One more time. Third time. Okay, together. One more, last time, and then we'll finish. Like we'll say what all we learned today, and then wrap up. So. So I'll start. Let's say inte bi ene. So bi ene together. Hold up. Actually, let's start from ⲡⲉⲕⲉⲉ. Just start from everywhere start from where we learn everything we've learned today, and then we'll finish. Okay? So ⲡⲉⲕⲉⲉ. Actually, sorry to cut you off. If you want to leave, sing louder. Okay? So together.
In the Father, Son, Holy Spirit, one God. Amen. Thank you, Lord, for all the blessings that you have given us, and we pray that you continue to bless us and continue to bless Mina for the time that he's spending teaching us. And we always remember what this will lead into your crucifixion